My name is Henry. I'm a Warshauer generator technician.
And I'm Mark Stelmach from Fuel Management Services. We are going today to take a fuel sample from a belly tank of a backup generator. We're going to go through the processes, the procedure, and talk a little bit about during the process about the reasons why, and that's what this video is going to cover. Okay, the first step today, what we're going to do is we're going to stick this belly tank for water. And Henry is going to be using water finder paste, which will indicate is there any moisture or water at the bottom of the tank, typically where water sits. Okay, Henry?
All right, so we take the stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a thin film of this paste on the stick.
Good. And rub it with your finger.
Yep, about up to 3 inches.
And you could even rub off the excess with your finger.
All right.
Yep, get all the way to the bottom. There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
So now he's going to insert the tank stick into the belly tank.
And as you can see, there is no change in the color in the paste, which indicates that we do not have any moisture or water in the actual sample.
And that's a good thing. Okay, now we're going to take the fuel sample. Again, there was no water in the bottom of this tank, so we have fixed our tubing to about a ½ inch off the bottom, and that's where we're going to take our fuel sample. This is our hand vacuum pump. As you can see, here comes the fuel. We're taking a 4-ounce sample here, 3 ounces or so. You release the vacuum by unscrewing the top. You just keep it in there quickly for a moment, okay? I am going to twist up the tubing and drain the tubing back into the tank. Okay, so just keep it there. Okay, you can pull it out now and then clean that with the rag if you want. Very good. Okay, we got our 4-ounce fuel sample. We're unscrewing our sample. We're going to cap this fuel sample up. And the next step is to label it and get it all packaged up.
And remember, don't forget to put the cap back on. Make sure it's nice and tight. And remove any excess cloths or anything that you guys use to clean the fuel.
Okay, as you see, we just took a fuel sample from a belly tank of a generator. And the purpose is to send this to a laboratory to monitor the condition of the fuel and the environment in the tank, okay? And the reasons behind that is because diesel fuel, when it sits for periods of time in long-term storage in a backup generator, can quickly become unreliable. And the reasons behind that is that diesel fuel likes to form sediment and particulate and solids. There are a number of other potential contamination issues that can impact the reliability of that fuel in long-term storage. Ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel and biodiesels, both of which are good fuels, also have some negative properties that impact storage stability and in the end impact reliability. Bottom line is, your customer needs to make sure that that generator runs and that fuel doesn't shut that system down in the event of an emergency and an extended run. Okay, with the chemical activity of fuels today, ultra low sulfur diesel and biodiesels, again, both are very active chemically. They're dynamic. When you place them in the tank, they just don't stay the same for long periods of time. Okay, that's why it's very important to monitor the condition at least on an annual basis. And that's as simple as taking a sample from the fuel tank, whether that be a belly tank like we have here, or a day tank, or a bulk storage tank. Every tank that is hooked up to a generator should be sampled annually and sent to a fuel laboratory to run the proper contamination test to determine what condition that fuel is in and what to do about that as you go forward. A lot of times treatment of fuel additives are necessary to keep that fuel reliable, and sometimes even a fuel polishing or a tank cleaning is necessary dependent upon the issues and any potential contamination in that tank.
And remember, bad fuel is no fuel.
You know, having just come through a major hurricane here in New Jersey where we had just as many outages as we did Sandy, it was very disheartening when units that we had maintained for years and done an excellent job on the mechanical side of the unit, keeping it running and keeping it running smoothly, just to have it fail in a storm because the fuel was bad. We think this is a vital service that we need to offer to our customers. We're doing our customers a disservice by not offering fuel testing, because no matter what you do, if you do everything right mechanically and electrically, and then you have bad fuel in the system, which is through no fault of anyone's, but that diesel fuel obviously has issues as we've described in this video. It's a vital service, it's a critical service, and we're very happy to offer it, and we're going to promote it heavily to all our customers that have diesel fuel generators.